field play, heads up, we will start with a couple of racks. Blinds 25 and 50. And we don't stop till one of us has it all.
Oh, hello, campers. Do not adjust your screens. It is Superdan dealing in the desert. How are y'all doing? We are playing a $10 no limit hold'em sit and go with our old buddy Esoteric. And right away we flop top pair. We're gonna bet, of course, top pair. Top pair. That's King of Diamonds. I think we still got EEMB beat. Now we got two pair. I think if he had the flush, he would have just pushed. Pretty certain. Yeah. That's what I thought. If he had a flush, I think he would have just pushed.
Superdan, you
That's
got
how they
him.
play on
Way
these
to go.
$10
Got
sit-and-goes.
him.
Let me see what he had here. I can pull it up. He had the King 10 of Hearts, so he had us beat on the turn. Lucky river for us. I'm surprised he didn't play that more aggressive, but it's our benefit. We'll take it, right? We'll take it. So I hope you're all doing well. I just got done playing a $5 sit and go where I lost set over set. I flopped a set of fives. My opponent flopped a set of aces, and that was the end of that. So it happens, you know, set over set, straight over straight, flush over flush. Those probably are the most difficult situations in Hold'em, in Superdan's humble opinion. Your opinion might vary, and that's okay. That's okay. So, I hope everybody finds themselves well. I was watching the main event, WSOP, Day 5 today. Kasov, I've dealt to him a few times. He's a guy from, I think, Australia, who just talks a lot at the table and does these antics, and he's actually a pretty cool guy. Actually, I kind of like him. Definitely gets the table going, loosens people up. Boy, if we could have a table with Kasov and like Martin Corbrel, oh my god, forget about it. That would be a crazy table. But hey, you know, it's always fun to watch him. Good entertainment. Yeah. So we folded ace-5. We would hit the ace on the turn. I'm not sure if we would have stayed to the turn. I haven't seen how this action is going, but my goodness, look at this. Already, I mean, this is like, what, the second or third hand of the sit and go? Wow. So our bankroll stands at, I think, 202 right now. Well, it's at 192 now, so it was at 202. The goal is to get to 500. It might be a longer goal than I imagined it to be. But we'll see. You know, you never know. One game at a time, one hand at a time, right? So we got ace-10. This is an aggressive table. So EEMB raises on the button for 100. I don't really respect it as much as a tight table, so we'll call. It's a good board to bluff on, but I'm just gonna check. I don't like the king. I don't like the king. I'm out. I'm out. Out. Don't like the king. I think somebody has a king. Yep. See, Superdan can read hands even on the online.
Oh, Superdan, you're so smart. What an amazing read. I have a bridge to sell you in the Pacific Ocean after this.
Enjoyed my last video. I know it ran a little long. I apologize for that. I think from now on I'm gonna try to make shorter videos, just one sit and go. You know, wish I played this 8-5 now. Per video, you know, I think an hour is too long. You know, I'm trying to keep these at the most reasonable time period possible. I know you all have lives, but one thing you could do is you could, you know, maybe watch the video in sections or whatever, if that helps. The bottom line is it's going to take some time to play sit and goes. It's going to take some time to play tournaments. It's going to take some time to play cash games, and that's out of my hands. It's not really built for speed, except for the blast sit and goes, of course. EMB just keeps raising it with mediocre hands, so I think King Queen is definitely worthy of a call. And look at that, we got open-ended straight draw and 2 overs. How many outs is that? 4, 8, 14 outs. This is a good push hand, actually, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So speaking of quick videos, this might be really quick. Immediate call. Ace Jack, he's done. I hit a straight. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wow, he was a lot stronger than I thought he was. Magic Rat shows a possible flush, but that's why you bet. That's why you bet, to get those hands out. So, yay for us. Nice double up. Wow, he had Ace Jack, really. I mean, I think he raised every single hand he had. Did not put him on Ace Jack. If I knew he had Ace Jack, I probably would have just called that bet, and I would have turned it straight anyway. So I guess that was inevitable. It was inevitable that was going to happen. So them's the breaks. Hey, you know, I just lost set over set, and it happens sometimes. That's the thing about poker. You can make all the right moves and still get beat. It's not checkers. I mean, checkers. It's not chess. You know, in chess, if you're a more skillful player than another, you're going to win 90% plus of the games. No doubt about it in chess. But in poker or backgammon or things that require luck and skill, you know, it's just, things can happen. Even to the best of them. Back to the action. This is an action table. We're in level 2, and look at it go back and forth. I haven't seen a $10 sit and go with this much action in a long time on WSOP.com. So that's good. Action is good. Lots of action. As Worm said, lots of action.
Wow. Wow. A lot of action. Lot of action.
I made St. Louis ribs tonight on the grill. Took 2 hours, but boy, that was good. And it fell right off the bone. So delicious with baked potatoes. I highly recommend it. Slathered it with barbecue sauce in the last 20 minutes or so. It's good stuff. I would have flopped top pair. I'm not going to play Jack 7 in the small blind, no, not right now, not at this stage of the game. We're still in the early stages, so no need to go crazy. Because as I've said many times, you can't win a sit and go in the first couple of hands, but you can sure as heck lose a sit and go. You know. We would have had nothing. Nothing. King 9, 2 pair. Nice hand, Magic Rat. Nice hand, Magic Rat. So we got Magic Rat, Dusty 16, Love in Vegas, Esoteric, and me. Esoteric, we already have a history now with us. We know who Esoteric is, right? We got a history with Esoteric, but the other ones I don't know. 7-6 suited. Might be worthy of a raise on the cutoff. See what happens. These hands are deceptive. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Now the question is, does he have a 9 or a 10? Calling for a gut shot? Nah, I'll leave it alone. Yeah, we would have missed. King Jack. That's better than 7-6 suited.
You think so, Sherlock? Geez. Question. Does 1 + 1 = 2? Give me a break, Superdan.
Flop a king. We flopped a king. That is a good flop. We'll bet 300. I'm not going anywhere. So if Esoteric wants to make a move, now's not the time. You better have me beat. It's kind of silly to bet 975, so I'm just gonna push. Hopefully he doesn't have 7-8. I don't think he does, but he might. You never know. Ah, he had the same hand. You donkey. Why you play that garbage? You know what? I should have waited to the river to push, and then maybe we would have got a fold. But then again, maybe he was waiting for the river to push, and in which case I would have folded. So, you know, that works both. That street works both ways. Well, at least he didn't have a 7-8 or a set, right? So, this is Superdan Dealing in the Desert. I appreciate you all watching. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe, click the thumbs up, comment down below. Let's grow this channel. I'm already starting to get some new subscribers, and I'm getting some old subscribers coming back to the channel, which is great. There is still a few hang-on video poker people, you know, who just can't accept the fact that Superdan doesn't really play video poker anymore. But that's okay. They'll just maybe one of these days they'll understand. Yeah, that's all I want to say about that. The days of Superdan getting off work at 2, 3 in the morning and walking around the casino floor playing that is long gone, long gone. Wow, lots of action. Ace, Queen, set of 5. Ooh. Esoteric was in bad shape. Alright, we're no longer chip leader. Now it's Dusty, and Dusty is unfortunately in a position where if I raise on the button, it's his big blind, which kind of blows. Harder to steal chips. Because there's one thing I remember from my days playing sit and goes is stack sizes. Who to try to steal from and who not to. And I know the people you don't want to steal chips from are people with a lot of chips and people with little chips, because people with little chips will just push and will just call with anything decent. But people in middle chips are the ones that are trying to conserve. You know what I mean? That makes any sense? Anyways, wow, look at this hand. Holy moly, 7-5 suited? Wow. Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of unfortunate because now everybody has a lot of chips. But Superdan's still chip leader, which means something. I mean, it's not a huge chip lead, but it's a chip lead. Lets me see a free flop. He just instant checks. It's kind of weird. Alright, he just gives up. Okay. Cool. Cool. That is cool, man. Ace 5, he should raise. Not play scared. That's a pretty good flop for our hand, by the way. He's not giving up, though. Keep the pressure on. I don't think he has a speed. Yeah, okay. He was just being difficult. He was just being stubborn. We take back our chip lead, which is nice. Oh, by the way, first place in this tournament is $35.87. Second place is $19.32. It's a $10 six-handed turbo, no limit hold'em, sit and go. There you go. After I'm done with the sit and go here, I'm going to go right back to the main event because I was really enjoying watching that. How about that Michael Mizrachi, the grinder? Wow. That guy is amazing. Won 4 poker player championships. I mean, that's just unbelievable. Hands down unbelievable. When I was dealing at Planet Hollywood, we had the grinder tournaments, actually, and he came and I don't want to disparage the grinder because he came in usually high. He's a pot smoker, and so if he came at all, but thing is, he was it's a joke because the grinder's known to be so loose. He's a loose player, but he's a brilliant loose player. You know what I mean? And you know, but that's how I remember the grinder. We got pocket tens. We're not just gonna. We're gonna raise. I mean, that's not a great flop for pocket tens, but we could. He gives us a check. Terrible turn. Terrible. Well, not a such a bad river. Okay, we got him. 10-3 offsuit. Golly, really, Love in Vegas? Really? But truthfully, Love in Vegas could have won that hand if he bet substantially. That's the difference between Love in Vegas and Michael Mizrachi, the grinder. The grinder would have bet me off. Love in Vegas just checked it down and lost. You know what I mean? So we're down to four-handed now. We're in the middle stages of the sit and go. Got almost 5,000 in chips, chip leader. Basically, we don't want to really tangle with Magic Rat because Magic Rat can put the hurt on. So, you know, other than that, we should get a little more aggressive with our hands. We do have a great hand, but Magic Rat is in the big blind. So we'll take it easy on the raise. We're not going to go crazy. Okay, just fold. I think Magic Rat has the same idea. You know, it's wise to kind of stay away from chip leaders if you. There's always exceptions, but they could turn out your lights. Yeah. We flop middle pair. That could be good considering the play I've been seeing in this crazy sit and go. Crazy. I hope you enjoy the edits that I did in the last video with Flexier, I think it's called. What is it called? I forgot already. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up. Forgot the name of the darn thing already. It's called Flixier. Yeah, Flixier. I like that AI. It just makes it so much easier now to do edits and to you know, spicing up the video. That's really cool. Once again, Magic Rat is in. Nobody seems interested. I think nobody has an ace. Shit. Magic Rat's got it. Yeah. You got it, don't you, Magic Rat? Alright, Magic Rat took chip lead. Yeah. You know, it hurt us a little bit. We still got 4,000 in chips, so. I like the way Magic Rat played that. I need to be careful with this guy. For sure. There's no cash value for third place, that's for sure. So, ace 4. Call or raise? I think I'm just going to call it. Maybe we'll get a lucky flop. We do not, but we got backdoor flush. Still just a backdoor flush. We hit a 4. You think the 4 is good? It might be. Ship it. 4. Ship it. Boy, these guys are just playing any 2 cards. This is any 2 cards poker. ATC poker. Come on, Magic Rat. Get rid of 11. No. Nope. Nope. Eight 5 offsuit. No, thank you. No, thank you. Wow. I think we got action here. Whoa, 300 and fold? You bet 30% of your chips and fold? Wow. Dusty, come on, man. You're going to let Levin take that down? You've seen the hands that Levin's been playing? All right, ace jack and the queens. Queens, good hand. Wow. All right, so it's down to the 3 of us, and we all are about the same in chips. We're all the same in chips. Almost. Unfortunately, we're not in a bubble where somebody has a huge chip lead. So in other words, it's going to be a grind. It's going to be a grind. Ace 9. Got to play it. Ace 9. Min raise. Can't get anybody out, of course. We'll check that flop. People are so loose. I don't. Check it again. Maybe I should have played that more aggressively. I don't know. I'm not sure. Great flop for our hand. Great flop. We're going to put the pressure on Levin. Yeah. The powerful 8 deuce. Yes, everybody folds. The only way I'm going to win with that hand. Or flop 3 8s. Or 3 deuces. Or 8 deuce. Hit a top pair. Darn it. I probably should have called. It was the pot odds to call for sure. Still worried about that magic rat. Magic rat knows what he's doing. You know. See? Push. Boom. Fold. Yeah, I think we would have got crushed. Glad we just limped there. Glad we just limped. The old 7 deuce. The old 7 deuce. Should I go all in? No. Of course not. They call it the hammer. The 7 deuce. Do you know why they call it the hammer? I'll tell you why they call it the hammer. Because when you get beat by 7 deuce, it feels like you got hit on the head with a hammer. That's why they call it the hammer. Levin Vegas not going to let me get a pass this time. Not going to let me get a pass this time. So we're on the bubble. This is bubble play right now. Bubble play. We're getting some monsters here, people. Monsters. Ace tray. I like the ace. I don't like the tray. I don't want to go up against Magic Rat. I'd rather go up against Levin. Our old friend, 7 deuce. The hammer. Fold. Oh, we're really getting some crappy cards now. Whew. Get him out of the way. Get him out of the way. Get them out of the way. Free flop with a tray of diamonds. Eight, 4 of hearts. We're getting a little better now. We're in a dry run of cards now, people. We're almost going to be in 3rd place now. Jack 9. We'll play Jack 9. Alright. Ten deuce, the Doyle. Doyle Brunson. Magic Rat showed he had a 4. Would have hit trip 4s. I think our queen is probably good here. Yep. No, it's not good. 11 would have won that hand. I'm glad I folded now. I would have lost some chippies there. Ace tray, we will raise, min raise. Is he bluffing or does he have something? We don't have anything. We have a backdoor flushes, but I can't call that. Can't call that. That was a good play. Well, we definitely find ourselves in third place in chips now. Unfortunately. Queen 10. The push-fold principle. The push-fold equity principle. You gotta have a better hand to call with than to raise with. Ah, that kills me. I was on the borderline there. I was almost going to call that, but Queen 10, you know? And look at that. We would have crushed this. Disgusting. I'm disgusted with myself. That was almost a guarantee that we would cash if I played that hand. I just wasn't sure. You know, Queen 10 is like... It's right there, you know, maybe, maybe not. It's tough. That was a tough call. Of course, hindsight's 20/20. I wish I would have called it now, of course, but it's hard to know in the moment. So, and all of a sudden, Love in Vegas finds himself chip leader with playing some crazy hands. At least in the beginning of the sit and go. Now he has some good hands, but, you know. Blinds are getting pretty big here. 450, about 500 around. 500 around.
Bluff Superdan. Bluff it real good. Bluff, bluff, and bluff again.
Yeah, that felt like it was a good bluff board. I just felt it. I felt it in my bones. I just felt it. That was the right play, and it was. Magic Rat, of course, would have won that one. So. This is a long bubble, my friends. Long bubble. This is a long bubble. I played 7-6 suited last time and it bit me in the butt, so I decided not to play it this time. Was it the right call? I don't know. I don't know. Boy, the blinds is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Turned open into straight, we wouldn't have hit it. $700 around now. I was thinking of putting in a min bet, but I don't think he was going to call it. Pocket queens. We finally got a hand to push with. Best hand so far in the tournament. Got called ace queen. Need to avoid some danger. Yes. Do not mess with the Zohan. Do not mess with the Superdan. And once again, Magic Rat would have won. Again. Alright, come on, Magic Rat. Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here. I have nothing. Oh, Magic Rat might have something. He triples up. He triples up with pocket fours. That's disgusting. That was disgusting. Well, I should be heads up right now. Golly, really? Pocket fours? Gross. That was gross. Okay. Only Doyle can play this hand. I can't play it. Good play, Magic Rat. Put the pressure on. Good. That's what you're supposed to do. Ace Jack. Come on, come on, come on. Wow. We would have rivered it. Wow. It was a good fold, though. I mean, look, we were beat. We were beat. Wow. Huh. All right, so we're heads up now with against Magic Rat. Instant call? Really? Instant call? I'd love to know what you had, Magic Rat. Wow. Instant call. Magic Rat's putting the pressure on. He's putting the pressure on. He's a 2-to-1 chip leader now. What the fuck is he doing? Excuse my French. What is he doing? Oh boy, I would have rivered a straight, but there were 4 diamonds on the board, so. Yeah, we're gonna push with the open. We got the open and a straight draw. We're pushing. He's gonna call. We don't get there. So we got second place. I'll take it. You know, first place of course is better, but we took second place. Got $19.32. So we won $9.32. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like these videos, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, comment down below. Superdan, we'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah. Cheers.